Stafford and Puka and McCaffrey and Bijan, Drake May and Barkley and Chase and Josh Allen. But do you recall the most famous matchups of all? Family Fantasy Playoffs. Oh, what fun indeed. And if you were to make it, more points is what you'll need. All of the other players used to laugh and try to win. They hope you tear your knee up so you can't run, jump, or spin. Then one playoff Sunday Eve, Commissioner came to say, players, after this rodeo, won't you watch my video? Then how the players loved it as they shouted out with glee, Family Fantasy Playoffs, you just won the chip for me. What's up, everybody? It's me, the Commissioner. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's just such a great time of year. Not only do we have presents, but we have fantasy football also. So, very happy. Before we get into it this week, make sure you go down there, hit that subscribe button with one of these.
You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer, all right.
All right, let's get into it. So we'll get out of the way first what I would call the pride competitions, where these have nothing to do with a ring or a punishment or anything. It's just kind of like, for this one, for example, is who gets 7th place versus 8th place. So in this one, Teresa scored 178, Maddie scored 104. So that means Teresa wins 7th place and Maddie wins 8th. Another one here for the people eliminated from the actual playoffs. Jessica scored 176, with Michelle scoring only 90. So Jessica wins 5th place and Michelle wins 6th place. And now it's time to see who will progress in the Poop Bowl. First matchup was me versus Stevie. I scored 156 and Stevie scored 191, meaning Stevie wins and I progress forward in the Poop Bowl. Jody versus Layton. Layton scored 182. Jody scored 201. So Jody wins and Layton progresses forward in the Poop Bowl. So let's look at the playoff bracket. Stevie goes gray. Jody goes gray. The bracket lines to where they are. Blacks out. I progress. Layton progresses. So it will be me versus Layton in the Poop Bowl championship. So, embarrassing.
Now, my children, we are down to 2. Number 2.
And now it's time to look at the actual playoffs. Steve versus Daniel. After Thursday, Steve had a lead, 70-32. After Saturday, Steve still had that lead of around 30 points. Sunday came and Daniel had taken the lead by about 25, leading to a final score of Daniel 177, Steve 182. Steve wins. Steve's going to the championship. On the other side of the playoff bracket, my wife versus my father. On Thursday, Hannah started out with about a 52-point lead, which after Saturday turned to only about a 29-point lead. Sunday came, and Hannah had a huge lead, 53 points, with a final score of Hannah 183, Johnny 130. Hannah wins. The past champion is eliminated. Hannah's going to the championship. We'll look at the bracket now. Daniel, grayed out. Johnny and his crown, no longer his. The bracket darkens. Steve advances. Hannah advances. Our championship is set. Steve versus Hannah.
This week, a father takes on his daughter in the Fantasy Football Championship. What was once Papa Bear throwing baseballs with the baby cub is now a bloodthirsty fight to the death all over a $20 Amazon ring.
It's
Steve, Hannah, Fantasy Football Championship.
Family Fantasy Playoffs. Oh, what fun indeed. And if you were to make it, more points is what you'll need. All of the other players used to laugh and try to win. They hope you tear your knee up so you can't run, jump, or spin. Then one playoffs.